Awesome. Because I started my career, or whatever, my love for language and for getting to do shit like this with spoken word.
Yeah!
And rap is poetry. Don't let anyone tell you any different than that. You know, a woman actually, Tommy, that's a dude right there, Tommy Hole. I met him just today, but I knew him for a while because my dad is a poet too, and he's about 70 years old. And last year, my dad's birthday, I did this giveaway offer for people who bought my dad's poetry collection that I would send them this package of like a free t-shirt and 2 CDs, and it ended up being a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. And so I was really, you know, cautious because I didn't want to upset people and make them think that I like fucked them over, or like, you know, just was sitting on a pile of money like counting it and, you know, had just tricked them. And Tommy's package was one of the ones that kept getting bounced back to me because you didn't format your address correctly. Proper zip code formatting, young man. Everybody who now knows Tommy's zip code, please send him some cool shit, preferably pornography and cigarettes. But so his package finally got to him, but I always remembered his name because, you know, it had come back to me like 3 times. And his mom brought him here tonight, and it's really awesome that he got here early because I got a chance to talk to them. And this is not a dig at your mother, who's amazing, and who I'm sure she's here somewhere.
Yes.
But one of the things she said to me was, I'm excited for your poetry, but you know, rap music, like, you know. And what I said to her, which, you know, I really believe, is that rap music is just words set to a tempo, right, with music behind it. There's no reason it has to be anything to be afraid of. Obviously, there's like violent, misogynistic representations of rap music. That's not what rap music is, you know. This is all poetry we're doing, and the reason that most lyricists, I know that Dumbfounded fell in love with hip-hop is because of, you know, love for language, and so that's what my dad gave to me too, so
yeah.
Listen to this. So someone said to me the other day, I've got a lisp.
Yeah!
You're welcome. A stranger said that I've got a subtle lisp and I should know that, you know, I sound a little stupid doing spoken word when all my words with S in them are spoken so absurd. I know. But the good news is I'm not upset. But it does suck to think that you're speaking normally for 2 decades, and then shucks, find out that your stuff sounds like a stanza of Severus Snape's toughest parcel tongue is pronounced by Daffy Duck. I will say this. My subtle lisp is not sinful. I'm not sorry Saturday, I'm not sorry Sunday, I'm spiritual, and when I speak, I celebrate the Sabbath 7 days a week. I've got special S-sauce. Smothered on my skull walls like a tossed salad, so silkscreen the Sistine ceiling on my soft palate. I sing along with super scenesters reciting Sufjan Stevens songs in skinny jeans, and dance salsa with soccer moms sneaking out in skimpy see-through sarongs. I will answer your questions in style with my sexy, subtly lisping, sparkling inside their smile. What's my surname? Watsky. My size? Stocky. My city? San Francisco. It's so sweet now, slow. See, I've heard some steamy stories of oral sex, but I'm not stretching to say one time I made a lady climax by speaking an essay section of a Shakespeare sonnet in her split legs general direction. I scribble all S essays, I shred them and sprinkle the all S ashes. My speech doesn't give a spotted C smell if it passes. I slip past straight S to straight S's in my classes because my speech stays second semester senior status. So sick. 6th grade school kids call me Sofa King. I'm on tongue steroids. Slamming with the Sammy Sosa swing so tight. I sleep upright in a small cell and sing and sail the 7 seas on Steve Irwin's Stingray while your speedboat's sinking. I know, too soon. But anyway, screw an SSOS, I'm straight SSS for Save Someone Standard, studied at the School of Savage Speech. Screw Stanford, I spit sexier than Summer Sanders, Sarah Silverman, Susan Sarandon, Sissy SpaceX, Sally Struthers, and Selena. Spooning in a 6-way same-sex all-S celebrity civil union. So, but preferably a marriage. So, you can slander the gay lisp, and I will slip you a solid list of friends who lisp or no lisp will stomp, spit, stay pissed, and start all over on the racists. You can say the South Korean stereotypes, the Sambo shtick, the sexist shit is sickening. And if you suppose your speech is normal, It's because your impediment is listening. So speak for those of us with something special. Something that sets us aside. For my accent havers, my stammerers, my southerners, my stutterers. Yes, I will spit it sick and stick to never skipping S, because I was sucking on a soup spoon and a circle that is sterling silver, simple, supple, super soaker, staying, watching, sister, sing each syllable, spelling, esophagus, smooth, this is a summer, second, isolate, awesome, sister, just stop and start the stuff to speaking me, so see that will not desist, I'm sorry, Austin, if you don't like a subtle lisp, but you can simply suck on this. Poetry and Stubbs right here. I'm not, I don't want to be on the whole, fuck the haters thing, although I say that in some of my songs, but, everyone's a hypocrite. It's really cool to me, because there's been a lot of people who've been like, this whole quirky, nerdy, doing your own thing, that's cool, man, but that's not, people don't want to see that. People want to see image, and they want to see flash, and they want to see... Fuck that. You're right. Honestly. Yes, I'm gonna do another one.
Yeah! Why I came, motherfucker.
I sent a drunk text message to him. Just wanted to let him know I was thinking about him. A lot. And to let him know that I am stalking his church. I meant to type starting a church, but no one spells drunk text right, and I'm not sure what church God goes to in the first place. So last night, I sent out a whole bunch of embarrassing texts, and I copied them to everyone I know. I said, yo, what's up? I was out sinning. Crawled into bed, the room is spinning, it's all in my head, I can't get to sleep, and the weight of the world is the weight of my sheets. But here's the great thing about my church. You keep your religion. Because my church is for those of us who grew up wishing we believed in an afterlife, and for those of us who are so close to God we could practically lean over and make out with her. My church is sick of bloody crusades to the march of drum corps. I'm starting a church that gets pissed off and starts phone wars. A church that gets Mondays off for religious reasons. A church that throws foam parties and elevators to learn about praise. The roof is on fire. We'll dance as it burns for 8 magical days. And no offense to Gideon Bibles, but my church goes into hotel rooms and fills the drawers to the top with chocolate pillow mints. At my church, if you choose to come to Sunday school, you don't learn about hell. Oh, hell no. You just eat Jesus and Jon Stewart shakes potato chips and watch Chappelle show. My church had 10 commandments, 5 precepts, and a workplace abuse handbook, but we partied really hard last weekend, and I think we left them at the restroom at Stubbs, so now we just kind of go by a picture of a heart that I found in a bar napkin. My church hung out with your mom last night, and I've got to say, the Creator is a beautiful woman. She's got daughter tattooed on her left bicep and son on her right. My church is at the center of the planet and has the most amazing stained glass windows. The glass is the floor of the ocean. The colors are when you look up and see blue, and a manatee, and the forest canopy, and a dugong, and some algae, and Tony Montana. What's up, Tony Montana? By the way, Tony Montana, he comes to my church and forgets he left his Coke in the car. We play Stairway to Heaven on Hendrix's broken guitar. My church gets fucked up on communion wine, and then asks lampposts to be our Valentine. My church bar hops together, and at my church, if you suicide bomb yourself to smithereens, you still get 17 virgins in a room to yourself, but you and 17 virgins have to go and play Star Fox together. My church got beat up by the skateboard kids. Got beat up by the skateboard kids for being a rollerblade kid. But rolled to school the next day on 1 skate and 2 crutches, true to the fight, with a fist in the air, screaming, "Fruit Booters unite!" My church can feel its pulse in its fingertips, has 3 stomachs because our fear is hard to swallow, but love always has room. In fact, my church has a real full love bladder and always has to go to the bathroom. There are drawbacks, of course. My church will not resurrect your dead hamster, play for keeps, wear Versace, give out baby Jesus Tamagotchis, and Tom Cruise Tom Cruise thinks my church sucks. No, I'm not Jesus Christ. But I can turn water into Kool-Aid. And I'm not Jim Jones, but my church is like totally a cult, and everyone drinks the Kool-Aid, and everyone dies. But for some people, that Kool-Aid doesn't kick in until you're 105, surrounded by everyone who matters most to you. Yes, some of us go early, but at my church, you have to think about that possibility, because my church makes you scared. I'm talking like those waves of fear, like you're lying on bed at night, you pull the covers up to your neck, and your blanket is a tsunami of terror. You start hyperventilating, thinking about how you're getting older way faster than your dreams are getting accomplished, about how skinny your arms are, about how fat your tummy is, about how much it's gonna suck to eventually lose the power to think about all of the amazing things we do at our church. Don't fall asleep yet. Contrary to popular belief, that's not where dreams get accomplished. The body of Christ is your body. The body of Buddha be your body. Your body be usable. Your body be suitable. Your body be beautiful. You don't need anything different. Don't delete your text messages. You might read them over on Sunday morning. You might read them over on Wednesday morning with a pounding headache and have a religious experience.